Welcome back to Risk Talk with Siobhan and Siobhan. The last time you saw us, it was last year, 2018. So now we're saying Happy New Year's to you guys.
Happy New Year's. Happy New Beginnings. I like to say Happy New Beginnings.
Okay, Happy New Beginnings. As you all know, once the new year comes in, everybody's always discussing about what are they doing for the New Year's resolution, what's their New Year's resolution, the things they want to change, the things they want to continue. As for me, I didn't have any big whoop-la for the New Year's resolution. I just wanted to be the same me, but just in a different year. I did decided to save more, so we are cutting back. As you can see, we bought 2 50-cent bags of Lay's and we put it in there. So as you can see, this is how we cut back.
It was 2 for $1.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of hungry now. And
No cheese,
no
no crackers.
Yeah,
We cutting back.
yeah.
Whatever.
So what was your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's
you have any?
resolution. I do. Saving, cutting back, as you can tell.
Yeah.
I decided to just put money aside for security, and also focus on health and wellness. You know, eating better, working out. I need to lose some weight.
I'm great.
15 pounds.
Know about this bitch.
And also, well, when I think of wellness, I think of like therapy. I was thinking about going to therapy. Nothing wrong with therapy. Just
No, there's
going,
nothing
just
wrong with it.
talk things out, and focus on facials and spa treatments. Treating myself. That's what I consider wellness.
More you.
So, more me this year.
Okay.
Nothing else. That's it. Just saving. My plan is to purchase a home by the end of the year. I'm praying, just putting that out there in the energy. So I'm saving towards that. Following the footsteps that I need to take to get where I need to be. And that's it, pretty much.
That's great. I'm just putting everything in God's hands because everything I prayed for 2018, 17, 16, 15, 14.
Wait, you went back and
Yeah, I'm
jumped?
still waiting. Yeah. So,
What was it? What you was praying for?
a whole lot of shit. A lot
I
of
want
shit.
to hear.
No, you be putting me
What?
on blast. I ain't messing with you.
I'm not putting you on blast.
I'm just putting it, I'm just giving it to God and I'm just let the chips fall where they may. That's it this year.
Why do you think I'm putting you on blast?
Nah, nigga, I'm not praying, but not. Oh, I'm not drinking for the New Year's resolution. Yes.
I am.
Yes, I did
For how long?
decided
For how long?
to fast for 29 days. And I don't eat after 8 o'clock. And I'm not drinking any alcohol. So on the 30th day, I'm gonna be drunk. So our next taping will be the 29th, but I won't have any alcohol.
No.
So these couple of tapings, I won't be slurring anything. Straight water.
Oh, I tried to cut back from like getting my nails done and my pedicure and hair done, but that didn't work. You see, I went to the hair salon yesterday. I couldn't manage. I tried to do it myself, but I was looking like fucking buckwheat.
Yeah, that's never in my cutoff. I need this hair done every week.
I gotta stick to, maintaining. I may do my own manicure, pedicure, but the hair, yeah, I'm gonna have to let Jahani do that.
Yeah, in order for you to do your own manicure, you have to have like a good bed of nails.
Yeah.
My nails look like He-Man, like they ugly. So it's just certain things that moving forward, if I'm gonna find somebody, I need my nails done.
Well,
So
manicure,
my nails
$7, $10.
and my hair have to be done.
Now wax. I gotta get a wax.
Yeah. So she's not really cutting back on anything.
The hair.
Nothing. Name one thing that you cut back on so far since January 19th. I mean,
I
since
don't buy lunch
2019.
at work. I take lunch from home. I bring
Okay, that's a
food.
good cutback because you spent a lot of money.
Yes, I don't buy breakfast anymore, lunch. I make sure I bring in the oatmeal, the fruit, granola bars, and dinner, leftovers I take to work for lunch. So I'm cutting back in that.
Well, how long is that actually going to last? Because people start off great in January, and then by February,
I've done
mid-March,
it in the past.
it's
I know.
over.
I know. But I've done it before. I've done it before. Now, working out, yeah, I'm not consistent, I must say.
2 days a week, that's all I'm giving the gym. That's it.
You can't see results in 2 days.
Listen, if these kids get these bottom bums to work, 2 days. That's all I can give you is 2 days. I'm very busy. I have a lot of stuff. So I squeeze that in my regimen. 2 days, an hour
You
in the
doing
gym.
some jumper jacks in the house. You could do 200 jumper jacks in the house.
I've noticed that when I didn't go to the gym and I stopped eating after a certain time, I lost a lot of weight. The inches fell off. So that can happen. So my main focus is I just do the butt machine at the gym and the leg lift. That's pretty much, I'm trying to work out these buns for the summer.
You be walking around like this.
Don't worry, I'm gonna have tight buns. Don't worry. 2 days, that's all I can give you is 2 days, that's it.
All right, let's talk about trending topics.
The trending topics for 2019 so far. R. Kelly.
I know everyone saw that documentary. Well, the doc series, because it was like 6 different series.
At first, I didn't want to see it. And then I saw like bits and
6
pieces.
episodes,
I saw bits and pieces. And from what I saw, I didn't like.
I couldn't stand him since 2000, since the sex tape came out. Like, I was against R. Kelly. I would never purchase his music. I couldn't even stand the sound of his music. So I
still had his music in my phone. He is a music genius. Yes, he is.
Fuck and that. They need to strip that away from him at this point.
As I started deleting his albums, I started singing them as I deleted them. I'm like, well, god damn. This is a lot of good music that's just gonna go in the garbage.
Well, you gotta think about
Real tears. Now,
no, think about it, because some of his music has been like a monumental in people's lives. Think about it. Graduation.
I didn't. Yeah.
What was the song? I Believe I Could Fly. I think everybody sung that song at their graduation.
No matter what, you could.
Cookouts. What's the song he had where people will play at cookouts? Parties. Like, come on, those are
touch.
You can't. All right. Wait, hold on.
I'm sorry. I lost focus.
So it's hard, but.
Or when you was going through your relationships with a woman's fed up, woman's threat.
Yeah.
And
then he had them sex songs.
Bump and grind, key in the ignition, hit it hard from the back. Yeah. You was groaning.
But he was fucking them young girls.
We didn't know.
We knew that shit. Everybody knew that. Everybody in the music industry knew that. People that were surrounded by him, have worked with him, collaborated with him, had an idea. They didn't know the intent of the capacity of how long he's been doing it or what exactly he's doing, but they had an idea that he was doing something. It's bullshit.
Yeah, when I think of R. Kelly, I think of all the things that he's done in the past. So when I saw the doc series or the bits and pieces that I did see, when I saw the timeline from 2015, 16, 17, 18, I had to say to myself, why? Why are we seeing anything about R. Kelly doing anything to anybody in 2015, 16, 17, 18? And where are these parents at? Because I'm a parent. So at 17...
A parent of daughters.
Yes. So when you say that you want to become a singer and you say you met R. Kelly, in the back of my mind, I think of, you beat on that girl. You better sing. You better sing to them fucking books. What hotel?
And not only that, we're talking about not just the mother, the father as well. But my thing is, what makes you think in your right mind, right, that you have a daughter, knowing this man history, because everyone knew this about R. Kelly.
Yes.
Why would you think that introducing your daughter to this man, or even setting up a professional meeting, that it will stay professional? Like, that's ignorant to me. That doesn't change who he is.
You know what?
He would never change unless he seek help.
Listen.
And he's sick. That nigga's sick.
Listen. If they're gonna tell a story, tell the whole story.
They're not right.
As a parent, you knew his history, you knew his past. As a parent, you did know that. But you was in it for one thing and one thing only, because you thought he was going to move your child in places that you couldn't move your child. By any means necessary, this is my opinion. You knew what you was getting yourself into when you opened that door. You did.
Exactly.
There's no way that if you was growing up in a household and they said your neighbor was a child molester and now you done had 2 kids and you need a babysitter and he volunteers, would you say,
can you watch my kid?
Or would you be like, Maddie, I've never seen it, but I've heard about it. Like, would you be
why would you take that
trustworthy of that person to say, you know what?
Why would you take that chance?
Yes. And you took that chance as a parent. Shame on you with your child.
They need their ass whipped.
and all that.
That's all I gotta say.
And I can't really get to it because I don't know. It's always their side, his side, and then the truth. From what I saw, you could not tell me I couldn't get in the studio.
Right. You can get right.
Who? What? What happened? Let me say something. I believe in God, and I love Him with all my heart. But you will never cross my kids. I'll go to jail for my kids.
No. First of all, they sold their daughter to the devil. They know they did.
At the highest bidder.
Yes.
25, 35, 35, 35,
They
45.
sold their daughter to the fucking devil. And the shit that pisses me off the most is when they arrived at the studio, the mother and father.
It looks fake.
And they're like calling their child outside to the window and just calm as shit, the father. Let alone the father.
Look fake.
And I'm standing there and I'm like, what the fuck? Man, I would have shots fire. Shots fucking fire.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm going in there with the guns. I'm shooting the fucking people that work for you. I don't give a fuck the security guards. We going down. I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. Because I'm fucking somebody out.
This is a live recording. She is going to do football numbers, as Meek Mill said.
I don't give a shit.
Let me
That's
explain
my
something
child.
to you. Your kids do their homework wrong. You be like, what the fuck I tell you? So you mean to tell me you're like, hello, Essence.
I forgot to
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I pray for them. I pray for R. Kelly. They all need help. Everybody needs to seek help. I'm not a psychiatrist. I can only tell you my opinion and the things that I would do for my kids. Don't play with mine. And I'm going to just tell you like that. Because I'm going to have Lil Ray, Big Ray, Lil Joan. Oh, you such and such daughter? Oh,
it's going down.
Yes. They better have CNN, ESPN, because we shooting shots. Everybody better be here. I'm not playing with mine. So if all you thinking about it,
right,
I will fuck. Let me just not say what I do because this is live recorded. Just know, I wish your motherfucker would.
But no, the thing that pisses me off, like it had to be some type of money arrangement. You know why? Because the father was just too calm to me.
Yeah,
he was too calm for me. And when you knew that your daughter went to go visit this man and have this meeting in the hotel, the child is fucking 17. You mean to tell me she could just go ahead and go wherever she want? No, it don't work like that. You stay in this motherfucking house. I'ma hold you captive. How about that? You ain't going no one else's house.
My child will be 22
no
and she needs permission about certain things.
Shit.
You just can't. Where you going?
Where you going?
Yeah,
like, come on, man.
He manipulated them very well. And you know what? Money talks and bullshit walks. And
but it wasn't even the young girls. The older woman. She was 30 years old.
She was 33 actually.
At the time. And you was a DJ. And you going up there, you heard about all these stories about this man. And then when she had an
epiphany.
Right, that it's time for her to go because the nigga said, don't look at me. Fucking eat.
Had a snatch. I'm cutting back on chips. I can't eat.
But anyway, I don't know. I just think
listen, 33 years old, you know better. That's called looking for love in all the wrong places.
But you know that has an effect on their childhood.
But I want to know where was they at when they were just bumping into R. Kelly? Because I ain't never bumped into him in my motherfucking life.
Bitch, she don't need to see no motherfucking R.
I'm just saying, where did they bump into these men at?
There was a lot of R. Kellys at the school. Think about it, in high school. There was older men.
I wasn't grown in high school.
We weren't grown, but I've seen the older guys
and
drive by, stand outside, talking to their homeboys. Who the fuck you know in the high school? Why are you patrolling around the high school?
They was spending money.
Man, bye.
I don't know. I wasn't that grown.
There's a lot of R. Kellys out there. Just letting you know.
A lot of family members out there too. Oh, but that's a really touchy situation. And I commend the women on coming out and speaking their truth and telling their story, especially the young ones, because when you're young, you're 18 and you're 17, you think you know the world. You think you can conquer it all. You think you don't want to listen to your parents because at that particular age, you right and they wrong. So I can understand that. I'm only upset with the parents that knew about the situation, that allowed them to even walk that path with that man, knowing his past history. Whether they would see there to witness it or not, you knew about it. You shouldn't have felt comfortable to have your child go anywhere with him. If there's any inclination of you touching or doing anything, or if you was in court and they dropped the charges, nigga, it's not happening. It's not happening. Not with mine, at least. I can only speak for mine.
But you know what, too? And it's sad, now that I think about it more and more, it's that it's the parents' fault. I really blame the parents. I blame the fathers overall. Because a young girl, at that age, you're very impressionable. Like, you're naive, you don't know too much, you know what you've learned from home, you know? And fathers have to play a huge role in teaching their daughters what is right and what is wrong, what is acceptable and not acceptable. So a lot of these young girls grew up maybe in broken homes, maybe fatherless, daughters that they don't know. It's hard to be a single parent as a mother to try to teach and install certain values of how you're supposed to be treated as a young girl and what you're supposed to do and what's like someone's behavior. No, they're not supposed to do that, or no one's supposed to touch you, or you're not supposed to sit on a little boy's lap, or things like to that nature. They don't know. You know what I'm saying? So the minute that they see someone who has the glitz and glamour and they're on TV and the fame, they're attracted to it because they don't know. They have no values. There's nothing there. You know what I'm saying? So when you don't install those certain values and things in your daughters, they're gonna go whatever shit. That shit is
innocent, and he took a lot of the innocence away. But at the same time, as a parent, I'm gonna fight for my child all the time. But there's so much a parent can do. I don't think they was fighting hard enough, or I don't think they was fighting as hard as I would have fought for mine. It just, I didn't see the fight in them, and it's just like they gave up. Like, I'm gonna fight for mine. I will die for mine.
Especially if I got a location.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
especially
I can do it with so much. Now, I can take you from being an abusive relationship, but if you keep going back, there's so much that I can do.
Right.
But I'm gonna fight for you. And I didn't see that fight in their eyes.
Not at all.
It was one parent that I kind of saw it.
The one that went to LA to get her daughter.
Yes, but then
she wasn't giving up.
But then when they opened the door, and she was like, "Lakeisha is in here," I said, "Look, call the coroner." Added to they'd be like, yes. But that was probably pretty much it. But like I said, who am I? He just performed somewhere in Chicago for his birthday.
At a club, and the young girls, it's like,
So it's just like what the fuck? In one ear, out the other, because you know what it is? Today is you, tomorrow is them.
Now
so you know what? No one sticks together in anything in that situation. No one's sticking together, because you know what I'm saying? If I fight, you gotta fight for me. Right. If I mute R. Kelly, you gotta mute R. Kelly. He may not have done it to you, but he did it to someone. He did it to a female. You can only imagine this could have been your child.
Right, exactly.
And it may not be a R. Kelly with your child. It just may be a Bob, a Mike.
Right.
Another Robert.
It's someone in the neighborhood.
The family member, because a lot of the molestation that goes on is always within the home. It's from a relative,
yeah.
It's always someone close to you. And they can't say when they should be able to talk, or why did they wait so long? If you've never been molested, if you've never been in touch, you can't tell me when is the right time for me to talk. You don't know what I'm harboring in the inside. You don't know what I may be going through. You don't know the demons I'm fighting. It's a psychological thing, and it takes a strong person to actually come out and to say, you know what? I too have been touched. That's a lot.
But the crazy thing is, he's been touched.
Yes.
So he's broken.
Yes.
And broken people hurt other people.
Yes.
And with that situation and him being molested by his sister, and I think it was another family member.
Yes.
It's like, it doesn't give him the right. It does not. But he's broken. Mentally, something's wrong with him.
7 years. If you're being molested from the age of 7 to 14.
That's 7 years.
You are... Yeah, you need a whole new brain. You gotta take your brain out, put your new brain in, because you're lost. You need therapy every single day. A lot of his pain, he tried to sing through his music, but it was like pouring through the music. It was always about
that's all
sex.
He knew.
So it was just
that's all he knew. That's all he's been taught for 7 years.
Could you imagine your sister molesting you, and as a boy, you're horny, you're curious, you're a little pervert. From the ages from 9 to 10, your hands start going down to your pants and stuff like that. Now, mind you, he's getting an erection, but he's getting an erection towards his sister, and he know that's wrong.
So he's confused.
And then it's like, it feels good, but it's wrong. And now you want it. That's why he said he was going to peep shows. He was doing all types of stuff because he was trying to fill that void, that sensation that she stole his innocence.
Right, he stole. Yeah.
So instead of seeking help, he said, "I'm gonna hurt everybody else that hurt me."
I don't think he said it, but that's the only language or whatever he was taught to aim for.
Yeah. So a lot of y'all made a lot of babies off R. Kelly. Just
that was one of the trending topics for the new year.
Yeah, it was.
It's crazy. But the other topic was that the government shutdown.
It's actually still going on. It's what,
today's the 22nd day. The 22nd day.
A lot of those people are not getting paid. The federal, TSA.
Yes.
Who else is not getting paid?
Oh, I screenshotted a list.
Yes, a lot of people not getting.
I think it's like 800,000 people are like affected by it. National parks are impacted by it as well. So the trash, bathrooms, none of that stuff is being cleaned up. TSA, as you mentioned. You have like 42,000 active duty Coast Guard people, workers.
In the water.
That are affected by it.
I'm gonna need you to pay them. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to pay them Coast Guard people.
And not only that, though, because think about it, there's a lot of federal programs, there's grants, that things are going to trickle down, that's going to affect, it's going to spiral. It's going to be a spiral effect because you have like Section 8, too, is going to be affected. If it continues on, they at risk with their programs.
Stamps.
So that's SNAP.
Yeah,
right. That's affected as well. If this continue past February, people are not going to receive their food stamps.
Yeah, that's going to be, obviously we not getting none.
I wish I was.
Yeah.
And also the IRS. They're going to be processing tax returns. It has it here. They
said they are going to issue.
It's going to struggle, but not everybody's going to get their check when they expect it to get
it. So listen, if I advise you guys, you remember how you could get your tax check with your last pay stub in December? I'm gonna need you to do that, and figure out the kinks later, or what you owe the IRS later, because they're gonna come for you if you do. If not, all that, you wait until April 14th to file your taxes. Do it as soon as possible. But they did say that they was going to issue the refund checks out to the people.
But it's going to be a struggle. It's definitely going to be a struggle because people are calling out sick. TSA workers are calling out sick. They're not getting paid. And this is all because President Trump needs $7 billion to build this border. I think it's the southern border of Mexico. And it's like there's no compromise. He's not coming up with logic compromise. Like it's like, okay, Mexico's gonna pay for it, but Mexico's like, we're not paying for it. Then you want us taxpayers to cough up money to pay for it.
I ain't got it.
But he's not even giving us any comparable compromise. Like there has to come a turn where they have to compromise, and he's not. So this could go on for more than a month or two. He's so petty. To me personally, I think it's going to go on longer.
Petty Trump.
Petty. It's going to go on longer than we think it is.
We anticipate?
We anticipate, and it's going to be a spiral effect. Like you think 2009 was a big old recession that we had, and everybody went through the struggle of getting laid off and housing, the stock market dropping, all that.
I lost a lot of money.
Yeah. 401k, shit, couldn't even cash out really, to be honest. But my point, what I'm trying to say is I think it's going to be a bigger effect than what it was 2009 if it goes past February. I really do.
So he builds the wall to keep the people from coming in to the United States because he believes that they're the only people committing all this crime that's going on, right? So you figure there's over 1 million people that's incarcerated. How many of them are Mexicans? I'm just asking.
I don't know.
I mean, if you do the numbers, you have all race doing all types of crimes.
Right.
All race. You have white collar crimes. It's still a crime.
Right.
What you call it? It's still a crime. You got people that's murdering people. You got our own kind killing each other.
Exactly.
Who builds the wall in the Bronx?
Right.
Who builds the wall
from Harlem
in Manhattan? Who builds the wall Staten Island, Queens,
right.
Long Island? Where's these walls being built then?
It's a
Who's
sign
helping
of segregation.
us? You're so worried about people coming in. The people who's already in here is destructing everything that's going on. So who's helping us? What wall are we building?
We ain't building shit. We dealing with it. Just like how they dealing with it in fucking Mexico.
You're closing Rikers Island, and you're trying to put all these small borough jails in each borough. I mean, I don't want them in my borough. No offense. Because you got some people that belong there.
Right.
And when I mean you got some people, they don't even separate the people that have mental illness from the people that's robbing and stealing. They put all of them together in one.
Right.
You're wrong. Because if he's suffering, if he's 730, he shouldn't be with the robbers and the stealers and the killers, because they're not really killers. This the killer right here. You haven't met a killer until you met a 730 person. Because let me tell you
730 meaning mentally ill.
Yes, when you're and it just have issues because when you're trying to sedate them and they're giving them elephant tranquilizer and they still roaring, that's an issue. Their strength is strong. So all these killers and robbers and stealers, they can't mix with people that really have mental issue problems.
Right. So
there's so much stuff that goes on that doesn't show light to.
No. So I don't see the purpose in the border. Basically.
I saw on the news that they was coming in mattresses and they cut open the mattress and the people was coming out the mattress. Recently on the news. I don't know if you had to see that.
Are you serious?
My right-hand to God, I shall not lie. They was coming in the mattress. They was in twin-size mattresses and they cut it open. Y'all can Google this. I'm not crazy. And then the guy came out like this. Like, what happened? He thought he was it. He thought he made it.
See, this is the thing that bothers me.
It's funny, but it's not funny.
Because this whole immigration thing that he's totally against.
But where's his wife from?
We're all immigrants. Where's his wife from? Everyone. From African Americans, from Hispanics, from even Caucasian people that are not from the North or wherever, or the U.S. Everyone are immigrants.
Where's his wife from again?
I don't even know.
Ivana Trump, right? That's her name?
That's not her. That's
not her name?
Not his wife.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to say I was drunk, but then I'll be lying because this is nothing but ice water. We cut back so much, I can't even get a lemon.
His daughter.
Yeah, what on? This is a lemon. I can't even get no lemon. I was going to be like I was a little tipsy, but then I was going to lie I'm ready for 2019. This is straight Poland Spring. Fiji water. This ain't got no electrolytes, no nothing. So
listen, I ain't go to Trader Joe's today, okay?
So,
to pick up my alkaline water.
I don't know his wife's name. I'm sorry. I apologize. No disrespect. I know Obama. Michelle. I'm sorry. But anyway.
Yeah, but any other trending topics for 2019?
Anything that's going on in 2019 that we want to let's see. I cut a couple of people off. That was pretty good for me. That worked.
Oh, you did? I didn't know you did.
You don't have to know. I don't have to give anybody any explanation. I just said delete.
Usually tell me everything.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's cool. I tell you things and then I wait like, oh, her? I don't fuck with her no more. News to your ears.
For real.
I just want to live a stress-free life. I'm in a place in my life where the energy is good and I'm happy with me and there's no drama, there's no
peace.
I don't need that. I just want to be at peace. I don't want to be in competition with nobody. I like to stay in my own lane. That's it. Either you coming on my train ride so we can enjoy this train ride, or you want to make pit stops and stop at everybody fucking stop and be in everybody's business. I don't want that. I just want to be at peace. And you know what? I decided to cut some people off because the energy didn't feel right anymore.
Oh yeah.
It just felt phony.
You know when the energy
So I was just like, you know what? I love you, but
I can love you from a distance.
I can't be
I don't have to be around you.
I can't be the friend or the person you may want me to be because that means I'm changing and I don't want to change. I don't want to conform to you. I just want to be the nice old Siobhan all the time. I don't want to get around you and be like, all right, I got to be stink now. I don't want to do that.
Right.
Because I don't want to be stink. I want to be happy. So I don't want to have to conform and be like, all right, this bitch coming right here. So we already know. If we not splitting the bill with her, we already know what it is. I don't want to do that.
You know she ain't coughing up that extra.
Yes, I don't want to do that. I just want to be me. I just want to be me.
No,
That's it.
I feel you. I get it. I really do. Energy, like I said, 2018, we talked about 2018 was all about energy. That's the thing. I don't like adjusting who I am for other people. Yes. And you shouldn't have to, But that's the end of that. We don't want to talk about that.
No, we good.
More. I'm tired of talking
Moving
about
forward.
that. Moving forward, what we looking forward to 2019, as I say, new beginnings. You know, just focus on you, self-love.
Yes.
You know, I'm all for it.
More water.
More water. No more water for your ass. Thank you for tuning in with Risk Talk. We be back.
Yes. Hey, check us out.